Okay, so yeah, today's session is about as you know, right? You already gone through our title for this video, that is Selenium automation testing for beginners. Okay, live session, right? Beginners live session it is. So please, if you are new to my channel, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so now first we need to know why this automation testing is required. Okay, first we have to know why automation testing is required. Okay, why automation testing is required. Okay, we have to know about that one properly. So then we can discuss about the remaining concepts, so where it will be useful for beginners. Okay, the people who are currently looking for to learn the automation testing. Okay, so this is like some kind of some kind of basic knowledge I am going to provide before taking any course. Okay, before taking any course, so I am going to explain you. Okay, so first we will discuss about what is automation testing exactly. Then we will start with our examples with web-based application, that is Amazon application, how we can write the scripts without having any framework. Okay, without any framework I am going to show you what are all the different commands we have inside this automation testing tool. Okay, so please guys, if you are new to my channel and new to this stream, please drop a like for this stream and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Okay, so here why we need to automate. Suppose there are 10 products in page to fetch the highest price. And hi Star Satish, welcome to the stream. Yeah, thank you so much for visiting the channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, this stream is for automation testing for beginners. Okay, so this stream is especially for automation testing for beginners. Okay, so that they will also understand what exactly happening with this. Thank you so much, Star Satish. Thank you so much. Yeah, are you aware about this automation testing fully or not? Please let me know. If not, you can continue here. Okay, no problem. At least you will get some knowledge from my end as well. I know you are already know about the automation testing and all. Thank you so much for visiting the channel, Star Satish. I'm really appreciating your presence here. Okay, your presence. Okay, so now first we have to know what is an automation testing here. So the definition here is making testing process automated using tools like qtp or selenium, then that is called as an automation testing. Okay, so here making testing process automated, here automated means there are some tools, so where we can use, with the help of those tools we can automate our applications. Okay, so that is web-based applications only the Selenium will support. Okay, we have to remember this note. Selenium will support only web-based applications to automate. Okay, so in other words we can tell it like it is a process of identifying. Okay, it is a process of identifying various functionalities in the project which needs to be repeatedly tested, then developing and executing the automation programs to check these functionalities. Okay, to check these functionalities, right? So that is called as an automation testing. So here automation testing is applicable only for maintenance projects. Okay, here automation testing is only applicable for maintenance projects like banking projects or insurance project or ERP projects, and also for CRM projects as well. Okay, so here automation testing is applicable only for maintenance project like banking, insurance, and ERP, CRM. These are all the okay. So these are all the maintenance projects. So for these applications, we are going to use, we are going to perform this automation testing. Okay. So there are some types of testings which we can automate easily. So such as functional testing, we can able to automate, and also there is some load testing also is there, that also we can automate with the help of automation tool. Then performance testing, that is also we can able to automate using of any one of the automation tools like Selenium or Cypress or which one, QTP. Okay, but QTP is a licensed version. Nowadays this Selenium is getting more popular than the other tools. And also Selenium is very much popular with the help of programming language called Java language. Okay, with the help of programming language called Java language. Okay, so now I am going to show you from the Eclipse part, so how we can automate a web application, that is Amazon application here. Okay, I just want to open this application. So once if I open, I need to log into this application with the help of username and password. So how we can store all those we can see in this session. So after logging in, I am going to automate some kind of scenarios, so where I am going to add one product to the cart. Okay, so such kind of scenarios I am going to show you now. Okay, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Yeah, anyone is there, please let me know from the live chat if you are not aware about the session what we are discussing currently. Okay, so first let me open my Eclipse. Okay, first let me open my Eclipse. So here I have created one project here. Okay, here I have created one project. This is a Maven project already. If you are using without Maven project, means you can directly download the jar file of Selenium. And also if you have any Excel related test data actions, or okay, so those kind of actions you can perform with the help of adding one dependency into your pom.xml file. Okay, so where we are going to store all our dependency files which are related to our project. And also we can use here for extend reports also we can add a kind of jar, or if you want, if you are using Maven project, means you can directly download that dependency tag from Maven repository, so that you can easily add that jar file into your project, that is Apache Py. And also extend report, and then we have one more jar file that is called as Selenium. Okay, so now I am going to show you one small basic scenario. Okay, first let me take Amazon X. Where is Amazon? This one. Let me go to this test electronics cart. Okay, let me create one. Okay, so here I have already one project is available. So now what I'm going to do, so now I am doing with the help of Chrome browser. So how we can launch the browser? Okay, that is our first step. Okay, before going to automate any application, what is our preconditions here? Okay, we need one web driver. So along with that web driver, so we need one more, I mean one browser, so where we are going to launch our application with the help of that required browser. So once if you launch the browser, so then we are going to enter the URL. Okay, so these are the prerequisites for the first step. Okay, first one is we need one driver, that is web driver. Okay, to interact with the browser. Then we want one browser, so where we can enter our URL. So once if you open that URL, you are going to enter some test data. So these are all the three prerequisite steps we have to take first. Okay, so first let me first create one class here. Okay, let me create one class here. So I am not going to explain you how to create a Maven project, or how to create that pom.xml file, and how we are adding dependency files and everything. Okay, so I am just showing you how we can, I mean this is a Selenium automation testing for beginners. Okay, what are all the different methods we have, like what is a driver dot find element and find elements, and what is a click action, send keys, how to handle drop downs. So these and all I am going to discuss about in this concept, I mean in this session. Okay, so please don't skip this video, please watch till the end. Okay, so for that what I will do, first I will create one class here. First I will create one class here, that is Selenium basics. Selenium basics, which is having public static void main. Okay, or uh, okay, we are not going to take this one because we have already configured testng for this project, right? So then not required. So here, so as I told, what is our first requirement here? First we need to take one driver, right? First we have to take one driver. Okay, first we have to take one driver. Okay, first we need one driver, right? So where I have downloaded this driver means here I have this driver, that is chrome driver.exe. If I open this, it will show you the version of the browser. So here that is 102.0.5005.61. okay, so here this is my browser where it is located under driver files folder. Okay, that is located inside my driver files folder. Okay, so first let me check here where I created this one. Okay, login page. So these are the, okay, base factory init elements, login actions, username. So then chrome driver. Okay, this is a path where it got located. First I have to take these three. So let me create one method here. Okay, first let me create one method here. So that is @test. Okay, so to launch our browser, first we want one driver. So once if we select the driver, that is either Chrome or Firefox or IE or Edge or Safari, so then we are going to launch our browser with the help of that particular driver. So this driver must and should have to interact with which one, WebDriver, right? That must and should interact with WebDriver. Okay, so what I will do here, the first step here is, what is our first line here we need to write, that is WebDriver driver equals to new Firefox driver or Chrome driver or Edge driver. Okay, so before that I have to mention system dot set property of, sorry, @test. Okay, that is method name public void launching application. Okay, this is my first method. So here I am going to launch my application. So under that, so with the help of system class, okay, system dot set property, okay, system dot set property of, system dot set property of, we need to mention the driver. Okay, we have to mention the driver location here. So where exactly our driver got located. So in my case, so as this is coming from the regression project, so here is my driver got located. So let me open my generics class here, so that, okay, so here you can see, so system dot set property of, I can use this entire line. Okay, I can use this entire line. So just copy and paste this line here. So this property file means it will accepts the information in the form of key and value format only. Okay, that is system dot set property of. So we have to define which driver we are going to use and where exactly it is present. Okay, where exactly it is present. If you can see here, this set property is accepting two parameters. The first one is key. So key is our Chrome, that is WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver, and value is our, where is our file got located. Okay, where is our file got located, right? So here now I am going to write one line that is called as WebDriver. So here WebDriver is an interface. Okay, WebDriver is an interface that equals to new, which browser we are using, that is Chrome driver, right? That is Chrome driver. Okay, so Chrome driver I am using. So with the help of get method. Okay, the help of get method I am going to launch this particular Amazon application. Okay, amazon.com, right? Amazon.com. Okay, so okay, so till now this is the beginners I am telling. So here what I am doing, I am using testng. That's why I defined this method with @test annotation. So what this @test will do, it will take this method which is marked with @test for execution point of view. For execution purpose we have to define the test with @test annotation. Okay, so then I have created a method. It is not having any return type. If we are mentioning here void means it won't have any return type. Okay, it don't have any which one return type. Okay, so then what I am writing here, one more line, that is WebDriver driver equals to new WebDriver. So here WebDriver is an interface, whereas Chrome driver is a class here. Okay, Chrome driver is a class which is coming from OpenQA Selenium dot Chrome package. Okay, so now let me execute this one and we will see whether it will run or not. Up to my knowledge it is definitely going to fail because I don't have the updated version of my Chrome browser. Okay, let me execute. Okay, so here you can see, okay, you can find the error here. What it is telling, response code is 500, means session not created exception because this version of Chrome driver, so whatever the version I am using, right, that is 102, but the driver what we have added here is that is for 105. Okay, that is for 105. If I want to use my Chrome browser by defaultly, means I have already discussed about one concept that is called as which one, we no need to set this line. Okay, that is WebDriver manager. Why WebDriver manager? So because of that jar file, I think I did not add it for this project, but I have added for one of our projects, right? So let me check here, WebDriver manager is available or not in this project. Okay, so it is not available. So for this what I will do, I will just go to my, your screen is not visible. Why it is visible, Neha Singh? I can able to see my screen. I can able to see my screen, right? I don't know why it is not showing for you. I can able to see my screen properly. Okay, I can able to see my screen properly. Please check it one more time, or please reload the YouTube app one more time and then you can go to my channel so that you can find it easily. Okay, I can able to see my screen properly, no issues from my end. Please check there are any configuration or technical issue with YouTube application. Okay, so now, so if I execute this program now, so I don't have the updated version browser on my machine, but the driver what I mentioned here, that is, okay, the driver what I mentioned here, okay, the driver what I mentioned here, that is having 102 version, but my browser is get updated. Okay, but my browser got updated, so that's why I am getting this error saying that session not created exception. So now I am not going to change or updated my Chrome driver from this file location, but what I am going to do, I am going to use I am going to use I am going to use Maven repository, because to download the WebDriver manager dependency tag file. Okay, WebDriver manager dependency tag file. Okay, WebDriver manager dependency tag file I'm going to download. Okay, so let me search here. Yeah, you can see here it is coming from the community called GitHub Boni Garcia. So we have to take this WebDriver manager dependency. so you can use the latest version, that is up to your wish, but I am using here 3.7.1. And so just copy this dependency file from here and paste it into your pom.xml file. So as I am using Maven project, so all my jar files I can able to add under which file, that is a pom.xml file. Okay, that is called as pom.xml file. Okay, so now you can see here it started building, means it is downloading the required configuration details from Maven repository to local repository, that is our local folder. Okay, that is our local folder. Yeah, no, I can able to see my screen, Neha Singh. Thank you so much for visiting. Maybe you can check it one more time or close the app and open the application one more time. Okay, so thank you so much guys for your time. So why I am taking this session means, so which will be helpful for the beginners who are planning to start their career or who already started the learning for Selenium automation testing tool. Okay, so that's why I am conducting this session. Okay, so here I am not going to show you any framework related details, and also I am not showing some standards to be followed by an automation test engineer in this video. Okay, but I will show you how this automation can be done with the help of Selenium tool along with the Java. Okay, so please guys, please support the stream. So I am getting this error right now, right? I am getting this session not created exception, so that's the reason why I am using this WebDriver manager here. Okay, I am using this WebDriver manager. So let me go to our class, so where I have created which one, yeah, where I have created the method called as launching application. Okay, launching application. So here what I will do, if I write this line, due to browser compatibility I am not able to launch my application, I am getting some session not created exception. Okay, if you can see here it is telling session not created exception. Okay, so I don't want to follow that approach every time. If my browser got updated, I don't want to follow that approach, because for few days it will work, again after 1 week my browser got updated, again I'm going to change my driver here. Okay, so instead of that, what I will do, I will directly write WebDriver manager dot chrome driver dot setup. Okay, so then let me remove this one and let me execute. We will see it will launch our application or not. Okay, now it gets started successfully, and then with the help of driver.get method, that URL what we have mentioned here, it is going to enter properly. Okay, now it is going to enter properly. So there is some issue, driver.get. So what kind of issue is it? Is invalid argument. Okay, invalid argument, driver.get https we missed out, right? Driver.get http we missed out. Okay, so these are all the some common, okay, some common things we need to follow, that is https www.amazon.com. so now let me execute it one more time. This time we will see whether it will launch the application or not. Okay, yeah, so now what I am showing you, it this tutorial is for beginners, the people who are learning, right? You can see it started, I mean it opened the application successfully. So if you can see here, whatever the test method we defined with at the rate test, it is printing here, that is launching application. Okay, launching application. Okay, the method name is launching application. So now what I want to do, so now you opened the browser and launched your application with the help of amazon.com URL. Okay, amazon.com URL, but now I want to maximize this browser window. Okay, I want to maximize this browser window. So for that we have one command called as which one, driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay, this is the command to maximize any browser. Okay, this is the command. Okay, this is the command to maximize any kind of window. Hi Neha Singh, what is WebDriver Manager? I have already covered this concept, Neha. Sorry for that. Okay, if you want, I can explain it now as well. Okay, so what is WebDriver Manager, right? For example, I shown you just one scenario, right? Where if I use, okay, if I use, for example, so now our application got launched successfully with the help of WebDriver Manager, right? So if I comment this line, okay, if I comment this line and then if I execute it one more time, you will get some exception called as session not created exception. Okay, session not created exception, because you can see here you are getting session not created exception here. Okay, it is due to browser compatibility issue. So here you can see the driver what I have mentioned in that system.set property, it is supporting only the version of 102, but the browser what I am having is which one, that is 105 version, that is 105 version. Okay, so this Chrome browser is already updated, but I did not update it as of now, so that's why I am getting this exception, session not created exception. Okay, so when you are going to run, like when you are going to perform some suitable execution, okay, the whole day our scripts are running, and also the scripts execution is getting, like it is going to execute on the next day also. Okay, next day also there are some more scripts which needs to be execute and which needs to be complete at suit level. Okay, so unfortunately my browser got updated on tomorrow. Okay, so during that time, because of that updation, my scripts are not going to work. Okay, there are almost 50 to 60 scripts are going to execute still, but due to this update those 60 scripts are not going to execute, so they are all getting session not created exception. Okay, with this my execution got terminated. So so for that reason only I have mentioned here one WebDriver manager concept. Okay, one WebDriver manager concept. Here you can see you no need to set up any browser related information if you are using WebDriver Manager. Okay, if you are using WebDriver Manager means you no need to set up, okay, you no need to set up any browser version saying that this is my browser version and this is the path of my driver got located. Okay, so using of this WebDriver Manager we can download the binary files, that is .exe files of the driver for automation testing. With the help of this WebDriver Manager we can download the binary file when our script is executing automatically to perform the automation testing. Okay, so here, okay, so here that is the main advantage. Okay, so you no need to mention any kind of driver externally. Okay, if you are using WebDriver Manager means it will automatically download the binary files, that is .exe files into your local, so then it will start executing the all your scripts. Okay, that is the main advantage of here WebDriver Manager. Okay, so now, so now what will happen, so there are some different ways to initiate this kind of browsers in Selenium. Okay, so if I want to execute my Selenium WebDriver automation scripts on Chrome browser, then first you need to download some Chrome driver.exe, right? So then I have used here system.set property. Okay, so here I mentioned system.set property, and also we can define it for the remaining browsers also, that is either for IE browser or Firefox or Edge or any kind of browser. You can you can define with the help of the same line what I have mentioned. Okay, so here because of that reason only I am using WebDriver Manager here. Okay, so This WebDriver manager will automate the it will manage all the browsers what we have mentioned here. If I mention here Edge browser, it will manage all the necessary things which are related to that particular driver binary file, that is .exe file, and it will downloads the appropriate driver if not already present. Okay, so where it is going to download means this Chrome driver is going to download into local cache memory. Okay, which means this WebDriver manager will always search for the latest version of the browser in the form of binary file, that is .exe file. Okay, browser, that is .exe file. Okay, if it is not already present on your machine, it will automatically download and it will store into some local memory, that is local cache memory. Okay, so this is a syntax for that one, that is WebDriver manager dot chrome driver dot setup. So then the next step is to set the browser binaries. Okay, so here we are going to set the browser binaries. Okay, here we are going to set the browser binaries, that is Chrome driver is a binary, and also here with the help of WebDriver, here WebDriver is an interface. Okay, WebDriver manager, sorry, WebDriver driver equals to no new Chrome driver. Here Chrome driver is a class and WebDriver is a interface. This WebDriver manager, which will manage all the binary files with respect to the particular driver version. Okay, if browser is not located in your machine means this WebDriver manager is automatically going to download one binary file for you, and it is going to store it into some local cache memory. Okay, once it got downloaded, this WebDriver will call automatically that particular downloaded .exe file, and it will launch your application with the help of driver.get. Okay, the help of driver.get, we are going to launch our application by providing the URL here. Okay, no. So here we not need to write the system.set property. So that's what I am saying. Okay, so actually if your browser is not a stable version, okay, for every 1 week or 1 month or 2 months, if your browser is updating means, so what we will do, we will keep on updating our browser, right? So in that cases, it is not necessary to write system.set property. Okay, I have already shown you in my case as well, so I have also got the same issue. So that's the reason why I am using here WebDriver manager dot chrome driver dot setup. If you mention like this WebDriver manager, so automatically this WebDriver manager will download one .exe file and it will store it into some cache memory in locally. So then we can able to use that binary file for all our execution purpose. It is not only for Chrome driver, even you can use it for IE browser and Edge browser and Firefox and Gecko drivers as well. Okay, so that is about WebDriver manager. So now what I have written here, driver.manage.window.maximize. So this is the command to maximize our browser window. You can see here, okay, you can see here it got opened and it launched our application, that is amazon.com, but it is not maximizing. Okay, it is not maximizing. To maximize that window, so I am going to use this driver.manage.window.maximize. Okay, so that's the reason why I have mentioned there driver.manage.window.maximize. Okay, so these are all the very important interview questions for which one, freshers. Okay, so here we can see now it got maximized, right? So now it got maximized. Are you understanding? Neha Singh, are you understanding? So what I am telling here? Okay, so now it got maximized. Okay, so now if I want to log in, okay, so launching the browser and setting the drivers, I have created one method here. That method is launching application. After launching, I maximized. So the next step is here. I want to log in, right? Public void login to application. Okay, login to application. How we will do? Okay, so I want to log into my application by performing some click action on this particular web element, right? So I want to perform some click action on this particular web element. So how we can click on this application means, I mean this button means we need to identify the element XPath or CSS or ID or name. Okay, there are different locators for each and every web element are available for all the elements inside the HTML tag. So there are some properties which I have already defined while developing. Okay, during the development state, so they have already designed this web application with the help of some HTML content. So with the help of that HTML content, we are going to write some XPath. We are going to write some XPaths with the help of some ID or name or different attributes and different locators we have here. Or also we can use class name as well, and also we can use CSS selectors, and also we can use XPath as well. Okay, so this is how we can launch our application. First, hi Bhushan, thank you so much for visiting the channel. Thank you so much, buddy. Okay, so now the next step here is I want to log into this particular application, right? So before logging into application, what we are going to perform, we are going to click on this button, right? So there are some actions to be performed on any application. Suppose if you are using any saying that HDFC bank. Okay, so when you open that HDFC bank, so what are all the different kinds of actions we can perform? That user can able to log in by providing his credentials in the username and password field and clicking on the login field. Okay, here entering the username and password means that is with the help of send keys method. Okay, there is a method inside our Selenium, so where we can use this method to pass some text into any field. Okay, any field we can enter some text data. Okay, here any field means that is only text field, right? So in that text field we are going to, with the help of send keys method, we are going to enter some text data, that is username and password. Okay, that is one action. So once if you entered, we are going to click on that particular login button to log into your account, right? So for that, what we are doing here, we are going to perform click operation. Okay, so this click action and send keys action and drop down automation and handling the alerts and handling checkboxes, so these are all some different concepts inside our Selenium. So I will cover one by one. So first we will see how to log into this application by creating a new method for this one. Okay, by creating a new method for this one. So here, so what I will do, I have already created an XPath for this one in one of my projects. So where I have created it long days back. Okay, so now for time being I am using that XPath. Okay, so here go to login page. Okay, here we can see I have already this text here. So let me take this one. Okay, this is about page object model explanation, so that's why I have written like this. But in this session I am not explaining you more, I am just telling you at beginner level only I am going to discuss. Okay, so once, okay, once if we launch our application, okay, once if we launch our application, what is our next step? So here I want to declare this WebDriver equals to com driver as global declaration. So now what I will do, if I enter driver here, what it is giving, it is telling create a local variable. Okay, so now what I will do, so now what I will do, so I want to, sorry, one second, yeah, so I can declare driver as, okay, driver. So I will declare this driver at global. Okay, globally I can declare this one driver. Okay, so now we can able to access this global variable into inside all our methods. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, after inspection, how to inspect means, okay, how to inspect means press F12. So then take this inspector, select an item in the page to inspect. So then move your cursor to this particular any one of this one. If you want to click on this sign in, so it is giving some XPath here. Okay, so now let me add it into bottom. Okay, dock to bottom. So now, so here what I am taking, the XPath what I shown you, right? So the same XPath I am going to use it here. Okay, so now hello sign in, right? So here you can see this, this is my XPath for this element, that is span. Okay, then contains text of hello sign in. So here I am using contains function followed by text. So whatever the text I am able to see here, I am taking for that particular web element. So that is, if I want to click on this particular web element, means there is some text it is displaying. Okay, that is hello sign in. With the help of contains function, so I can use one text method here. So then I am going to provide the values. This is property and this is value. Okay, this is property and this is value. This is the XPath for this one. Okay, here with the help of span, okay, you can define anything. If you want to find out all the elements, you can mention it as star. Okay, if you don't want to find all the elements, means you can provide the mentioned, which one, something happened, huh? Something happened here. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so this is the XPath for identifying the web element of. Okay, once if I click on this one, then only I am able to log into this page, right? I mean, it is navigating me to enter the user credentials. Okay, so now, what I will do, so I will just add one line here, that is driver dot find element. So here driver dot find element is a method. Okay, driver dot find element is a method, so where it is going to find the first web element. Okay, so it will returns the first web element matching with the specified properties. Okay, so here let me complete this XPath. Okay, okay, so see here I am using driver dot find element to click on only one web element. Okay, so here driver dot find element means it will returns the first web element matching the specified properties, and its return type is web element. If no element is matching with the specified properties, it will throw no such element exception. What it will throw? It will throw no such element exception. Okay, screen is not properly visible, it's blur. Yeah, you need to adjust your resolutions. Okay, so the resolution what you are getting, by default it will show you like 144p or something like that. Please try to improve the resolution to 720p or 1080p, so that you can get the HD quality. Okay, there won't be any issue from my end. So again I am requesting you, please turn on the, turn on your HD quality to 1080p or 720 pixels. Okay, so then only you can able to see the screen properly. So now what I'm going to do now, so I'm going to use, I'm going to perform some click operation, right, on this particular sign in button here. Okay, here I'm going to perform some click operation. So to perform this click operation, we need to write some XPath, right? So if I want to perform some click operation, first we need to find out the properties for this particular web element. Okay, so after getting the properties, then only with the help of those properties we are going to mention dot click operation. So here, how to identify the web elements in Selenium means the help of driver dot find element. Okay, with the help of driver dot find element followed by by dot. See here there are different locators which are available, that is class name, css, id, link text, name, partial link text, tag name, xpath. If none of the locator is available for that particular web element, then better to write some xpath. Okay, if you are already familiar with by using of this class name, css and id, link text means, so then start using of or start practicing about xpath, how we can write different kinds of xpath for highlighting any web element. Okay, to fetch a particular web element to perform any click action or any kind of action with the help of Selenium. Okay, you can try always creating XPaths only. Okay, don't use always some small locators such as class by dot class or by dot name or by dot link text or by dot partial link text. Okay, so try to improve your skills on writing the XPath. Okay, so for now I am creating in this way, that is by dot XPath. Okay, by dot XPath. So what is our XPath? This is my XPath here. So after that, after inspecting this web element, so now I know this is my web element where I am going to perform click operation. Okay, so from Selenium point of view, we need to first find this particular web element. How we can find this particular web element? The help of driver dot find by element. Okay, the help of driver dot find by, sorry, the help of driver dot find element, we are going to identify the element. So then we are going to mention that particular web element XPath or CSS selector or class name or anything. Okay, we need to identify that web element, right? So then I am going to perform some click operation. Okay, so that is how I written here. So once if I click on this, once if I click on this sign in button, once if I click on this sign in button, it is asking me to enter some credentials, right? It is taking me to this particular page, so where that user can enter the username. Okay, that is either mobile number or email address. Okay, whether it is email address or which one, mobile number. Okay, so now what I will do, so here as of now we discussed about the click action. So now this time the user wants to enter, has to enter his username, right? So for that also we have to use the same line, that is we need to first find the element with the help of by dot xpath. Okay, better to always practice with xpaths only, which will be helpful for you when you joined any company. Okay, dot send keys. Okay, here send keys is a method. Okay, send keys is a method which is provided by the Selenium. So what it is telling, use this method to simulate typing into an element. Okay, once if I navigate to this page, I need to enter like Selenium tech automation, right? Say tech automation at the rate gmail.com, right? Selenium tech automation at the rate gmail.com. So I want to provide this information, right? I want to provide this information in this particular field. So how we can perform? Okay, how we can add this information? With the help of send keys method we can enter the details here. Okay, the help of send keys method we can enter the details here, that is Selenium tech automation at the rate gmail.com. Okay, Selenium tech automation at the rate gmail.com. Okay, so this is how we can enter some test data. So once if I enter the test data, so then what is our next step? Click on continue. Okay, click on continue. So here also we need to take the password field xpath as well. We have to take an xpath for this password field also. Okay, so how we can take? Okay, give me 1 second. So here I have already captured, right? So here you can see this time I am using the tag name as input. Okay, this time I am using a tag name called input, but for login button I have used a tag name called span. So likewise, based upon the button or based upon the text field, whatever the developer used to develop that particular page, we have to use the same properties only if you want to interact with that particular web page with the help of automation tool. Okay, so here they mention for this application This is the X path. Okay, better to write X paths always instead of using directly class name or something. Okay, so now go to this page and okay, so now let me inspect it one more time by opening a site called Amazon application. Then we will get to know how to adjust resolution. So once if you open, right, once if you open, please click on the settings button at the bottom of right corner you can find. Okay, once if you opened our stream, in the right side you will see one option. Okay, in the right side you will see one option, that is gear option. Okay, okay, once if you open, right, once if you open here at the top, okay, sorry, not in the bottom, in this live stream it is showing at right bottom corner, but if you open that video, just type one time on the screen. Once if you open the video, so in the right corner you are getting one gear symbol. Okay, one gear symbol you will get. So let me show you from here. Then guys, I am opening my YouTube channel. Okay, I am opening my YouTube channel here. So here you can see Selenium Tech Automation. There are many Telugu movies, all are, or Hindi or Kerala, which language it is. Okay, no issue. See, once if you opened here, once if you opened here, okay, once if you open here, there is one there is one option you can find here. Okay, that is settings option. If you click on that settings option, okay, then you will get these many options, that is to adjust quality, that is 1080, 720, 480. As of now you have this auto quality. Make sure that you can increase your pixel resolution, that is you can select 360 or 240 based upon your internet speed. It will give you those options to select. Okay, please try that one, which will work for you, no issues, right? Yeah, okay, which will show you, no issues. There is one settings gear option, click on that one, adjust resolution, that's it. So now what I am going to do, I am going to enter my password here, right? I am going to enter my password. So for that what I will do now, click on amazon.com, enter the URL. Okay, then click on this sign in button. What is all these things, bro? Okay, just pass this one, that is Selenium Tech Automation @gmail.com. Okay, @gmail.com. So let me inspect this one. Okay, that is press F12, press F12 and inspect this one. Go to that HTML web table. I don't know for which one I am taking. Input at the rate type equals to email, input at the rate type equals to password. Okay, this is for password field, right? Yeah, you can see here it is highlighting the XPath for password field. Okay, so now what I will do, so I will just pass the, okay, so now I can use the same XPath here for password as well, that is this one. So now driver dot find element by dot XPath of, okay, then go to this one, and dot dot send keys. Use send keys method to enter password. Okay, to enter password. Okay, so this is how we can enter our username and password. Okay, this is how we can enter our username and password. Okay, so for getting the email also we need one XPath, right? So this is the XPath for email field, so where that user can enter his login details, that is input at the rate email equals to selenium tech automation at the rate gmail.com and password is password. Okay, so this is how we can enter the which one we can enter our username and password. Okay, we can enter our username and password. This is how we can enter our username and password, right? So now, so let me check whether I can able to enter my username or password. Okay, currently I'm checking with my password. Okay, currently I'm checking with my password whether that password is correct or not, what I have mentioned there. Okay, give me some time. Okay, Selenium Tech Automation. And where I actually forget passwords and something settings. Okay, let me check privacy uh, mm, okay, profiles, privacy, passwords, where is passwords? Okay, passwords. Okay, 1 second guys, I am checking for password. Okay, so that password is not working. Yeah, okay, I got it now. That is okay, I will tell you, no problem. So here the password will be, okay, now are you able to see, right? Yeah, okay, so now I got the password. So the password here is selenium 123 at the rate. Okay, so now once it is done, once user entered his username and password, so where he wants to click, he needs to click on sign in button. Okay, he have to click on the sign in button. Okay, so for this also the same. Okay, input type equals to email is a XPath and continue. Okay, at the rate type equals to submit. Okay, so these two are the XPaths. Now I am going to take an XPath for this one, clicking on continue. So how we can write? So once user click on the sign button, it will ask for username to enter. After that, entering username, user is going to click on the which button? Continue button. By dot XPath off, by dot XPath off. Okay, this is the, so here we are performing which action? Click action. Okay, here we are performing which action? Click action. After entering the username, he is going to click on continue button. Okay, so that is the password I have written for, I mean that is the XPath I have written for continue button here. Okay, once he clicked on this continue button, so then what he is getting here, he needs to enter the password, right? So for that password also I have taken one XPath. Here you can see this is my XPath and this is the test data I am going to enter. Okay, once he entered that username and password, he needs to click on the sign in button. So I have already taken that XPath for sign in button, so let me take that one as well. Here we can see this is the XPath for sign in button. So here what action we are performing here? We are performing some click action. Okay, here we are performing some click action. XPath of, this is my XPath, then performing click action. Okay, then performing click action. So let me execute this program. Now we will see whether user can able to log into this application or not. Okay, now we can see whether this application, I mean user can able to log into this application or not. So here, and also I want to tell you one thing. So here we are using @test annotations, right? So by defaultly the test ng will execute all our test methods in alphabetical order only. In this scenario there will be no issues because LA it is starting with, so then LO it is starting with. If I mention here this A, okay, means starting method name is A. So as we know, this test ng will execute all the test methods in an alphabetical order. So now if I execute this one first, it will execute this method. So then definitely we'll get the error because we are not launching the application, right? So that's why you will get some error, and let me try with this one. I will show you whether it will work properly fine or not. Okay, so here you can see what it is telling. Again two application got executed because of test ng by defaultly execution will starts in a sequential order. Okay, so that's the reason why many of the @test methods are defining with priority wise only. Okay, priority wise they are going to automate. So now if I execute, no issues because LA is first and LO is the next, right? If you check in an alphabetical order. Okay, now if I execute the same program, it will working fine, no problem. Okay, now you can see it is opening the Amazon application, then it is maximizing the browser and it is clicking on sign in button, but it is not clicking, or what? Yes, it is not clicking due to some XPath. There is some XPath issue with this one. So now let me resolve that XPath. Okay, so now let me resolve this XPath issue first. Till here this one, until here that one. Okay, so now let me take, or we can use thread.sleep as well. Okay, or we can use thread.sleep, or we have some wait conditions, right? So we can use that one as well, no problem. First let me inspect this sign in button, and yeah, here you can see it is not highlighting, means there is some change got happened with this. Span contains text equals to sign in. Oh ho ho ho, there is nothing wrong in XPath, but I forget to add something here. First let me paste it here. Correct only, right? Span contains, span contains of text, comma. Okay, now it is highlighting. See, there is some changes got happened on this text what they mentioned here, hello sign in. Okay, so now I am going to use this XPath here. Okay, now I am going to use this XPath here, and I will show you it's working fine properly or not. Okay, so now let me execute this program one more time. So we are not closing this browser once it got launched. Okay, the next step will be closing the browser. Okay, the next step will be closing the browser. Come on guys, if you are new to my channel, please see, there was a problem. We cannot find account with that email address, Selenium Tech Automation. Okay, ION is missing here again. Okay, so now let me modify Tech Automation, right? Yeah, so now I want to close my browser. Once my execution got completed, how we can close the browser? With the help of driver.close method. So this time I don't want to close the browser because I just want to show you. Okay, so these are all the basics I am discussing here. Okay, these are all the basic things where every fresher have to know before going to start their learning about automation testing tools. So that's why I am updating here everything. What are all the different commands we are using for automation testing? Okay. Yeah. So see, now it is entering and it is clicked on sign in button. Yeah, now we can able to log into this application successfully. Okay, now we are able to log into this application successfully. So now I will tell you one important thing here. Okay, so if I mentioned this method name as for example launching application, right? That is launching only. Okay, so now for the second method what I will mention, login to application, right? So I will mention that particular username, for example RD login to application. Okay, for example here RD is an username, for example I am telling to show the difference. Okay, so here how it will execute means the testng will execute always the test methods in a alphabetical order only. Okay, this is the best example. So where the method name started with A, okay, and this method is starting with L. Okay, so then without launching any application, how the driver is going to find the web element? Okay, once if it got launched the browser, then only this web driver is going to find out this particular web element to perform click operation or send keys operation, right? So let me execute this program and we will see what kind of error we will get. You will get no such element exception here. Okay, you will get no such element exception here. Okay, what it got executed? How come it got executed? Yeah, no problem. Here you can see launching application got passed. RD login to application. This dot driver is null. Okay. Don't know something happened to this one. We'll see. We will check it now. So now let me execute it now. Okay, here you can see it is telling directly. It is telling directly RD login to application because this RD login to application method will comes after the launching application. User can able to log into his account after launching the application only. Without launching the application, how the user will log into his account? Okay, so that's the reason why. Okay, that's the reason why we have to follow some priorities. Okay, we have to follow some priorities. Now you observed, right? If I mean testng will execute all the tests in sequential way, that is alphabetical order way, right? If I mention like that, the second method is executing first here instead of the first method because L will come after A. That's why testng is executing first method that is starting with alphabetical letter A, then it is executing L. Okay, so now in this scenario what we can do, we can add some priorities. Priority equals to 2 I can mention, sorry, priority equals to 1 I can mention. So now here I can mention the priority equals to 2. Okay, so now even if the now the testng don't consider the alphabetical order of the method because we have already providing the test methods. Okay, if we remove these priorities and if the method which is second is starting from alphabetical order A, means it will always execute first, because testng will execute the test methods in an alphabetical order. Okay, so that's why we have to use this priorities concept here, because user can define any name for his comfortable. He can define with any name, that is starting method he can define with A or B or C. Okay, for that reason only we have to use these priorities. If I mention the priority for this method, if I am not changing this method name, okay, I will keep the same rd login to application. So now what it will do, it will first execute this method, then it will execute the second method. Okay, if we don't provide the priorities, means it will always execute in the second at the rate test method only, because testng will execute all the tests in an alphabetical order. So that's the reason why we have to use priority levels here. Okay, so let me execute this one more time and we will see it now how it will start the execution. See, now you can see here, if after providing the priorities, it is going to click on the sign in button. Okay, see, now it is clicking on sign in button, it is entering the username and it is clicking on the sign in option as well. Okay, so now user successfully logged into this application. Okay, user successfully logged into this application. Okay, so next what is our next scenario? What is our next scenario? So user wants to user wants to for example, user wants to uh, go to today's deals. Okay, he wants to click on this today's deals. So then what is your next scenario for him? Or he can click on any one of the product, you can tell. So he wants to find this element. Once he clicked on this today's deals link, okay, then he is going to click on this particular Adobe Photoshop Elements 2022. Okay, he is going to click on this Adobe Photoshop Elements 2022. So this is our next scenario. Okay, this is our next scenario. So how we will do, we can use the same way, we can follow the same way, like create a method. Okay, like create a method that is at the rate test. Okay, priority equals to 3. So now create a method that is public void, so now today's deal, right, today deals, the method name is, will always starts with today deals, that is small letters. The method name must and should be starts with small letters only. So now I am going to write some XPath for this today's deals link. It is a link, it seems. So let me inspect this web element. What happened? Okay, it is decreasing the brightness. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So now I am going to inspect this today's deals. So here we can see, okay, so now span text, right, that is span contains text comma, okay, text comma this one, or we can use a, it is not giving a span contains text. Okay, give me 1 second guys, I'm checking our channel. Only one guy is watching currently. Yeah, no problem, no issues. We will continue. This session will be helpful for beginners. Okay. So I just want to click on this today deals. Okay. So that is div id. Okay, I can take this as my root element here. Div @id equals to, okay. Then what is our next tag here? What is our next tag? Div followed by a. Okay, div followed by a. Okay, div followed by a, and then span. Okay, then span is our next tag name. Span contains text, that is today's deals. Okay, that is today's deals. Okay, from starting till ending. Okay, that is a span contains of text comma. Okay, why it is not highlighting here? Span, span. Hmm. Mm, till now it is highlighting, but after that what happening? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I am inspecting the web element on the top. Okay. That is today's deals. I want to click. Okay. Today's. Yeah, we can use any version of TestNG or latest server. Yeah, Neha Singh, that too, that is completely depends upon the requirements. Okay, if you want to use TestNG, the latest version means the Eclipse also should be a latest version only, that is 4.1.1. Okay, there are some stable version of Seleniums are there, that is one for example Selenium versions, right? Let me show you Selenium versions. Okay, currently the version is running on seleniumhq.org. Okay, this is a Selenium website to download the jar file. Okay, here you can see documentation, or else you can find it from Maven repository also. So anyway, we have already opened, right? So I will check it from here. So what is our latest Selenium? I mean, what is our stable version? Selenium. Okay, let me open this Selenium here. So Selenium Java or Selenium server. Okay, so here the latest version is 4.4.4, but usually we can use 1415.9. This is the stable version, that is 3.141.59, and also we have 2.53.1 as well. Okay, better you can choose 2.53.1 and also 3.141.59. Okay, and also you can use the latest version of Selenium. If you are using the latest version of Selenium means the testng should be always the same. Okay, the testng should be also the same only. Okay, just go to Maven repository and test for testng and click on this first link, then it will show you the corresponding versions here, that is 7.6 or 7.6. but here also the stable one is 6.8.8. you can also use this one. So likewise, if you are using the updated version of Selenium means, that is latest version of Selenium means, you can use the same, or else you can use the some stable version, that is what I shown you, right? 2.5.53.1 or 3.141.59 or 4.1.1 or 4.4.1. you can use as per your requirements. Okay, if you are using the advanced Selenium version means better to go with the latest version of testng only. Okay, those are interlinking with each other, but initially it will work fine for few concepts, but later when you are moving to some complexities concept like handling the web table, so during the time you may not get some suggestions from the Selenium when you are typing Selenium doing control space. Okay, it won't give you the suggestions. So that's why I'm telling, try to use the same, I mean both the versions of Selenium and TestNG should be same only, then only your scripts will work fine, otherwise scripts are not going to work properly fine. Keep that in mind. Okay, so here, so now I am going to click on this today's deals. So why it is not highlighting? Okay, till now it is working fine. Due today deals, id equals to, if I use this one, yeah, have to use this one I guess. Okay, so then use a span at the rate, span contains text. Okay, span contains text, comma, which one, today's deals. Okay, which one, today's deals, our text where we are going to identify the element. Okay, why it is not giving? Till here it is working fine, then what is happening? I am not getting. Okay, maybe XPath issue. Just copy and remove the unnecessary part from this XPath. Contains text, why? There is some XPath issue. Okay, no problem. Class at the rate equals to, no issue, span at the rate class equals to, I think it will highlight this time with more web elements. Okay, see, you can see, right? See, now it is highlighting all the 6 web elements here, but I want only span at the rate class equals to nav content, and also we can use here and okay. Come on guys, if you are new to my stream, please drop a like to the stream, and also please subscribe to my channel and help me to reach 1k subscribers as soon as possible. You can find very good content from my channel. If you have any questions also, Neha Singh including, you can also ask me questions. Okay, why we can't use beta version? Yeah, beta version means that is still not yet stabilized. Okay, beta version means that is still in testing stage only. Okay, as we are using this stable version means, so stable version won't create any issues when you are using that jar file. But if you are working with a beta version, but if you are using beta version means that is not yet tested fully, and also that is not yet delivered or released into the market to use properly. So that's the reason why we don't use beta version, that is still in testing phase only. Once it got tested successfully without having any issues, so then that Selenium community will automatically mark it as a stabilized or stable version to use. Okay, then only we can go and use that version. Okay, yeah, thank you so much Neha Singh. You have many questions with you. Please ask me, in that way only I will clear you on everything, no issues. Okay, so now what I will do here, so instead of this we can, so I am trying but this XPath is not working here. What is the issue? It is consuming time. Okay, so now today deals, so where I am currently, Why this XPath is coming? Today's deals. Or wait guys, 1 second, let me filter this XPath into a proper one. Okay, no problem, we can use the same XPath only. Yeah, I am doing the correct only, but okay, what I will do, I will inspect and copy this one. You can use here absolute XPath. Okay, absolute XPath we can use here. For now we can use absolute XPath. Okay, so now let me take this and driver dot find element. Okay, find element driver dot find element by dot XPath of, sorry, okay, driver dot find element by dot XPath of, I am going to click on that particular today deals link, right? Dot click. Okay, dot driver dot find element by dot what's happening here? NA at the rate ID equals to, okay, remove this line and use like this. If you are getting that error, means it will be like this only. So now our click method will come. Okay, so this is for the scenario where I am going to click on this today's, okay, which one, today's deals, right? So once if I click on this today's deals, so I just want to click on the next web element. So this is for, so I am going to add one product to my cart. Okay, for that scenario I am showing you now. So once it is done, once I clicked on that particular today deals link, I am going to which one, I am going to what happening, wait, let it be disabled and place. Array, what happened bro? Okay, now it is coming, no problem. So now I am going to select this particular article. Okay, I am going to select this, means I am going to clicking on this particular article, or I am going to clicking on this link, or anything will be okay. I am directly clicking on that particular image. Okay, so here also, so let me take this to bottom, dock to bottom. Okay, so now I am going to inspect the web element. Okay, so these are all the basic concepts guys, for every automation test engineer have to be know if they want to become an automation test engineer. So here I am not covering any complex related things, I am just showing you how we can automate a web based application with the help of Selenium tool. With the help of Selenium tool here, means what are the different commands we have, and also what are the different types of exports we can write. So those and all I am going to show you now. Okay, I am discussing currently. And what is a test ng, how we can execute our test cases with the help of test ng. So these are all the details I am discussing currently. Okay, so again I am telling, it is not a fully automated automation session. It is only giving some overview for the people who are not aware about the automation testing at any time. For them only I am teaching. Please don't take it in a different way. Okay, I can tell you the concept directly, but the people who are not aware about this concept, they should also have to learn the basics of Selenium. Okay, so that's why I am taking this session especially for them. Okay, so now I am going to inspect this web element here, that is image tag we can use. Okay, let me inspect how many it is highlighting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, interesting, on the same element only it is highlighting those many. Okay, great. Come on guys, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. And also this session is very important for the people who are looking to start their career as automation test engineers. Okay, so try to understand, it will take some time for me as well to explain you each and everything. Okay, please guys. Okay, so now what I will do here, so I am going to write some XPath for this particular web element, right? So I just want to click on this element. Okay, I just want to click on this web element. 1 second, I am checking how many people are watching currently. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so now what I am going to do now, see, I am going to inspect this particular web element. Okay, so I am directly taking this one, div at the rate class equals to, oh there are multiple, I think all are having the same class name. Okay, so that is not going to work in our case. So we can use this text here, what we are getting, right? Title. Okay, title we can use here. A, okay, that is anchor tag, that is a link, at the rate text, comma, a at the rate text, a contains, right? A contains text, correct, right? A contains, no, it is also not working. Let me demo till this part. Okay, so it will be difficult guys. So now let me try it one more time. So which tag I can use here, that's where I am not able to get. So here at the rate class, if we use then a class equals to that one. Okay, so now, okay, for this also what I will do, I will take the absolute XPath only. I will take the absolute XPath only. For time being, I will take only. So how, if you don't know how to write XPath, so how you can capture XPath means, just directly right click on that particular page. Here you can see copy option. Okay, simply copy this XPath. Okay, simply copy that XPath and paste it here. You can identify it easily. This is called as absolute XPath. Okay, this is called as absolute XPath. For time being, I am taking this one. Okay, so now, we first we clicked on today deals. Okay, today's deals link, then driver dot find element by dot XPath of, this is my XPath. Okay, this is my XPath, right? So what I have copied from there, this is my X path. Okay, this is my X path for clicking on that particular product. What I'm getting again? Okay, so now we will see whether are we able to click on those particular web elements or not. So after moving to this today's deals page, so I am going to wait for at least 5 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds I am going to wait, that is 5000 milliseconds. So you need to initialize some throws declaration such this interrupted exception. Okay, so let me execute this program now and we will see whether are we able to access and clicking on that particular Adobe photo book or not. Okay, so now it is launching our application. Okay, so then it is going to maximize and entering the username, clicking on continue, entering the password, clicking on sign in button. Now it is going to click on today deals. It is waiting for 5 seconds here. Okay, it is waiting for 5 seconds here. It's almost done 5 seconds. So now it is not identifying. Okay, it is not identifying because of the X path. I don't know why. Inspect. It should have to click here. Copy. X path. V. If we mention double quotes, it is not going to work, but it is going to work, right? Control Alt Control C. Maybe that is a dynamic X path or something like that. Star ID equals to nav X shop. Okay, if I reload it this one more time, we will see. Okay, we will see now. Correct only. Control C and then let me take the text path here. Okay. Okay. So now what I am doing here, I just want to click on that particular web element, that is after sign in button I am waiting for 5 seconds, right? So now let me execute. It's clicked now, right? Yeah, it got clicked and then it got clicked on that particular book as well. Okay, if you observe here, it got clicked on that books part as well. Okay, are you able to understand what I am telling? So now we clicked on that particular book what we have mentioned. Okay, if I go to back, okay, see, if I click on this particular book, it is giving me, it is taking me to one more page, so where I want to select any one of the product, where I want to add this product to my cart page. Okay, so inspect this one as well and inspect for this one, that is a middle one which is having $59. Okay, which is having $59. Okay, copy X path. If you don't know, at initial stages only I am telling to use this copying XPath. Okay, once if you are familiar with XPath creation, don't copy by right click on that particular web application page. Okay, please try to write some XPaths by your own. Don't right click on, don't copy the XPath from the UI what it is giving. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I am going to click on this particular 59. Okay, $59 product, I am going to click it now. So so what I will do, so in the same method only, let me add one more line. Let me add one more line. Okay, that is, this is my XPath. Okay, this is my XPath, and let me add the same dot click here, and before this till here. Okay, till here let me add. Okay, so now I am getting some error here because this XPath is containing alphanumeric value, so that's the reason why I am mentioning here in this way. Okay, so after clicking on that particular book, first 50, I mean first book. Okay, this is for first book, and this is for what, and this is for dollars. Okay, that is for second time, that is $59 book. $59 book. Okay, so now let me execute and we will see whether it can able to click or not. It is going to click or not, we will see it now. So now it got successfully logged in, and okay, logged in, clicking on today's deals. Yes, it is clicking on that book what we selected, and it is going to click on the second book. If it is not clicking, means there is some issue with the XPath what we mentioned. Okay, I think it is not working the XPath. So let me check for the XPath again. That is no such element exception again. Yeah, no such element means that element XPath is incorrect. Okay, that element XPath is incorrect. Okay, at the rate ID equals to, yeah. So now let me take and paste it over there. Let me insert inside that web page. Okay, copy this and go to the application, and press F12 to inspect, and see, now it is not highlighting, it is dynamic XPath. Okay, it is dynamic XPath, right? We have to remember some XPaths are there which will keep on changing. Some XPaths was there which will keep on changing. So for those XPath, you can see here, you can see here. So now this time it got changed here, card instance. mm, yeah, it is a dynamic XPath. So what I will do, let me check for the other XPath. Others XPath. So here also it is keep on changing, right? Okay, So here, so now we want to click on any one of the web element, right? That is our agenda here, to add any one of the product into cart page, right? So I want to add one of the product to the cart. So here I am adding this PC Mac, this one. Okay, so let me take the export for this one, that is uh, at the rate div at the rate div followed by a at the rate class equals to this one only, right? Mac disk. I want to inspect this element here. This is not a class name, this is a contains text. Okay, a contains of text. So this will highlight two items, I guess. Now, yeah, it is highlighting, no problem. We can use this XPath. See, if you are struggling to take any XPath, so you can use sometimes the contains text as well. Okay, so now our XPath here is this one. Okay, so now what I will do, driver dot find element by dot XPath of, okay, XPath of dot click. Okay, dot click is the method to perform click operation. So now what I am doing here, I am going to execute one more time and we will see whether that element is clickable or not. This PC Mac disk I mentioned there. Okay, so now let me open. Yeah, it is still executing and it entered the username and it is entering the password, and then clicking on sign in button, clicking on today's deals, then clicking on that book. Okay, now we successfully came to the product description page. Okay, this page is nothing but what? This page is nothing but product page. Okay, this page is nothing but a product description page. Okay, so where we can see all the description about that particular product. So that's why this we can call it as a product description page. Okay, that's why this page we can call it as a product description page. So likewise we have product description page or product details page, and also we have cart page, home page, and also we have orders page. So likewise, if you are following page object model means, okay, if you are using page object model means, there we have to segregate all the pages into different classes. How many pages that application is containing, we need to create those many pages inside our Eclipse. Okay, so now what I want to do, I just want to add this particular product to the cart. Okay, I just want to add this particular product to the cart. Okay, so again, what is the process here? I just want to inspect, right? So I want to inspect this page. Go to inspector and click on this add to cart button. So here you can see input at the rate. Okay, the XPath will starts here, input at the rate id equals to. Okay, so because of, okay, yeah, because of that one it is not highlighting. This is our actual XPath for clicking on the cart button. Okay, so now what I will do, I will take this XPath and let me create one new one new method for cart page. Okay, one new method for cart page. Okay, so second book. Okay, second book, this is for XPath for second book, right? So now we have done with our second test also. Here I am going to mention the priority equals to 4. Okay, then mention your method name here, saying that public void add to cart. Add to cart is my method name. So what we are doing here, we are doing driver dot find element, driver dot find element by dot xpath of dot click. Okay, dot click. So once my page got loaded, so here I want to use some implicit wait condition. Driver dot manage dot timeouts dot implicitly wait of 20 seconds, implicitly wait of duration dot time. Okay, implicitly wait of 20 comma. Okay, implicitly wait of, we need to mention 20 comma duration. Implicitly wait, it is not accepting here. There is some deprecation due to version of Selenium. It is giving me this error. Here you can see what it is telling. Implicitly wait. Okay, implicitly wait. Okay, implicitly wait of which one? Duration 20 comma time unit dot seconds, time unit dot seconds. It is a deprecated one. Okay, so yeah, duration I can use here. Let me check what I got. Why I am getting this one? 20 comma duration, no, implicit of duration dot of seconds of 20. Yeah, this is the correct syntax for implicitly wait in the latest version of Selenium. Okay, so if I write directly something like this, is also one feature they have added in our Selenium 4.1.1. So here if I type implicitly wait of, okay, implicitly wait of 20 comma time units dot seconds, 20 comma time units dot seconds, if I mention, so we are getting some warning here. The method implicitly wait for type WebDriver timeouts is deprecated. So this syntax what you are currently watching, right? So this syntax is applicable only for the lower versions of Selenium. Okay, in the latest version of Selenium features, so they have modified these synchronization wait conditions as well. Okay, for this synchronization wait conditions also. Hi Mickey Paul, thank you so much for visiting the channel. Are you able to listen my voice properly now? Sorry, actually I forget to hello. Sorry, actually I forget to see the live chat. Okay, so now I am discussing about some basic knowledge for beginners about Selenium. Okay, using of Java. Okay, yeah, so now this is our deprecation syntax of implicitly wait. So why we are getting this deprecated means, so currently I am using the latest version of Selenium, that is 4.1.1. So in the latest version of Selenium, if you write your old syntax for Selenium and remain, I mean for implicitly and for explicitly and for fluent wait, so you will get definitely you will get some message saying that you are using deprecated methods. Okay, that's the reason why they have added some features in latest version of Selenium. In latest version of Selenium, that is 4.1 above, we need to write the syntax like this. Okay, we have to write the syntax like this. Okay, we have to write the syntax in this way. Okay, so this is how the Selenium implicitly wait syntax will looks like in the latest versions of Selenium. So actually Mickey Paul asked one question, that is Selenium requirement decreased and API testing requirement increased. So that is not the exact thing what is happening here, Mickey Paul. Okay, don't keep any such kind of things into your mind. Okay, please be positive. Selenium with Java is having the more demand nowadays, and also Selenium with Java and Selenium with API. There are many projects, not only even single or twice, many projects which are currently running since from long years back. Okay, so don't trust those kind of rumors which are revolving throughout the social media or any one of your friends or colleagues. Okay, okay, please remember this what I am telling. There are many projects till now also which are working with Selenium with Java along with the API testing also. Okay, don't don't keep those words into your mind, otherwise your preparation or your concentration will be moved to from other thing, from this thing to other things. Okay, so we need to avoid such kind of rumors at any time. We have to trust always ourselves until unless the tool is getting down. Okay, till then no problem, you can learn the skills and you can improve your skills, no issues. So this is how we can add this implicitly wait condition. So why I am using this implicitly wait condition here means I want to wait until the all the elements get loaded on this particular web page. So that's why I am using here implicitly wait. How much seconds I mentioned here, how many seconds, that is 20 seconds. Okay, that is 20 seconds I have mentioned here. Okay, if all my web elements got loaded within 20 seconds, for example 15 seconds it took time to load that particular web page properly, so then the remaining 5 seconds is not going to be wasted here. Okay, so here if we are mentioning 20 seconds with the help of implicitly means we are not going to waste the remaining time of seconds. If it completed only within 10 seconds, then 10 seconds you saved out of 20 seconds. Okay, that is the main advantage of implicitly wait, and that is how we need to use implicitly wait. This will applicable for the whole web page. Once the web elements get located properly, uh, all the web elements are located properly inside that page, then the remaining 5 or 10 seconds will be saved. Okay, so now let me execute this and we will see whether this program is working fine or not. So now this scenario is I want to click on this particular book and I just want to add this book into my Amazon cart. Okay, so let me close and let me execute it one more time. So here I am not discussing about any framework related concepts, I am just showing the basic commands or methods from Selenium. So now it opened and it is clicked on sign in and it is entering the username and it entered the password and it got clicked on sign in. Then it is going to click on the today's deals. Once it clicked on today's deals, it is going to click on that particular book. Once that is clicked on that particular book, it is going to add that particular book into cart page. Okay, so now you can see here it got added into cart. Okay, so now it got, you can see here added to cart. Okay, so now you can see here added to cart. So now what I want to do, okay, now what I want to do, once added any item, into the cart, we are getting this message, right? So this message I want to verify, means I want to validate the actual result and expected result. We don't know, whether it is added to cart successfully or not. For that reason only I am going to perform some validations here. Okay, so that is, so let me inspect this one, that is added to cart message. Okay, so what is the text here? Added to cart. Once my product is added successfully, I will get this message, right? So let me talk it to bottom. Okay, so now that is control all, control C, control F, span contains text, comma, no, it is not coming. So let me do one thing here then. Okay, yeah, there is some XPath issue from my end while copying and pasting. Okay, so now what I want to do, once if I added any product, I am getting some message here, added to cart. So this message I want to get. So for that, how we will do? So first, what I will do, first driver dot find element by dot XPath of. Okay, by dot XPath of. Okay, then what I will do, I will get the text. If that product got successfully added, anyway we are getting some text, right? Driver dot get, I mean driver dot find element by dot get text. So then what I will do, string added to cart equals to, see, now what I did here, first I clicked on that particular book to add into cart. So once it got added, it is displaying some added to cart message. So now I am going to verify whether that is successfully added or not. Okay, if that product is not added properly, we don't get this message here, right? Are we able to understand, guys, what I am discussing currently? Please let me know, because I am continuously speaking with you. I am not able to look into your live chat. So please confirm me on that one. Are you able to understand what I am discussing currently? Please let me know, and please give me a fraction of seconds. Let me have some tea. Okay, I am going to bring a cup of coffee or tea. Okay, please let me know your response in the live chat, whether you are you able to understand the concept or not here. Please respond, guys. I will come in fraction of seconds. Guys, please respond, guys. I asked you whether are you able to see, I asked you one small thing, whether are you able to understand the concept or not. So please respond accordingly. I will change my explanation if you are finding any difficulties to understanding. Okay, if you are finding any difficulties for understanding, please let me know from the live chat, so that it will be helpful for me to explain it in a brief way. Okay, please guys, again I am requesting you all, who the people who are watching currently, please respond in the live chat whether the concept what I discussed till now, is it understandable or not for you. Please respond in the live chat. Okay, the scenario here is, once if I click on any product to add into cart page, I am getting this message. Okay, so now I am going to verify this message whether it is created or not. So when it will create, once if you added any product to the cart, so then only it will display. Even, okay, so then only it will show this details here, that is product added to the cart. If that product is not added to cart, means we don't get this message. Okay, so this one we are going to verify now. So for that I have already captured one XPath here. Okay, I have already taken one XPath here. So then I am storing that captured text into added to cart. So now what I will do here? So now what I need to do, string expected text equals to added what is our actual text here? See the same one, right? Please respond, guys. Please respond in the live chat. Please respond in the live chat, guys. Please respond in the live chat. Expected text equals to this one. Okay. If added to cart dot equals of expected text. If both are equals, print SISO statement of product added successfully. Else, so what you need to do? Else SYSO of product not added properly. Product not added. Okay, product not added. Because if that product is not added means you will get some different kind of message, right? You will get some different kind of message. So it is just an example. I am not telling it is as a real time scenario. I am just explaining you in a as a beginner understandable knowledge. Okay, how a beginner will understand. I am telling in that point of view only. Even I to know. For example, you can ask instead of this added to cart for some products, you will get some different message, right? So during that time, it will always go to the else block only. Okay, so that's the reason why I am explaining for an easy understandable method. Okay, here I am not concentrating more on this part. I am just explaining for the people who are new to this Selenium. That is where the title I mentioned here already. In that way I am discussing. I don't want to make the people to take very in a deeper way. I just want to know how the automation testing will conducted on these applications. Okay, so now let me execute this program one more time. See, if I mention here expected text wrongly means, okay, if I mention this expected text wrongly, but you are getting the text there as added to cart, but this expected text is not, I am making some changes here. So during this time also, the condition is not going to met and it will print you always the product not found, okay, or product not added. Okay, so I am not doing here the very much validation. I am just showing so how we can validate this kind of scenario. Please try to understand. Come on guys, if you are new to my stream, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. What happened? My login got expired. My login got, okay, no issues guys. Let me re-execute it one more time because I am using the same credentials multiple times, right? So that's why it is telling some issue while logging in. Okay, okay, yeah, now it is okay. Now it is waiting for 5 seconds. It got clicked on that one and it is going to click on that product. After that it will select the second product and then it is going to click on add to cart product. So then it will add that product to cart and it will display the added to cart. Sorry, there was a problem. Okay, sorry, there was a problem. So you can ask now. Okay, here previously it is added to cart, but now you are getting some different message, which means here also it is not going to add it, right? Because there was some problem on adding that product to the cart. So that's the reason why this product is not going to add into that particular product, I mean cart page. So if you go to here, you can see, here, you can see here, unable to locate the element means that text got changed now. Okay, if the text is available, if the text is available, then only this scenario is going to work. Because of some problem, this scenario is not going to work, because we took some text here when the product added successfully. If the product with, instead of that adding product to the successfully, we are getting something else message. Okay, we are getting something else message. So in that cases, this is not going to work, right? So to handle this scenario also, we need to write one more logic. Okay, that is with the help of if else conditions only. Okay, so now I have captured, the XPath for which one? If that product added successfully to the cart, this is the message we are getting. If that product is not added successfully to the particular cart, so then we are going to add one more else block here. So now let me try it one more time. Okay, we will see. Or else what I will do, I will delete that one, then delete, and we can check it one more time. Okay, let me, what is this one? Someone logged in. Okay, enter the characters you see. 5TC5VM. They are given in the, okay, let me close this one and let me open again. We will see. Okay, come on guys, please, if you have any questions, please let me know from the live chat. Currently I am discussing about the concepts for the beginners, okay, who are new to the Selenium. Okay, how the testng will work and how the XPath we can write. techautomation@gmail.com. Continue, and password is selenium123 at the rate. Okay, so now you can see cart, we have one product added successfully. So now let me delete this one. So later we will see about this drop down also in the same session. Today only we will cover this one as well. Okay, so now let me delete. Okay, till cart, adding that product to the cart, considering one test case, the one which I am currently doing. So later how we can delete after adding the cart, after adding that product in the cart, how we can delete, we can take into one more class. So then we can execute those two from the single XML file. That is the purpose of testng here. Okay, so come on guys, please drop a like, and also please share our videos to our friends or colleagues, guys. Please support via your like and subscription. Okay, which will helps me a lot to do more videos in upcoming days as well. Please do a favor of me for this one. Come on guys. Okay, now what I will do here, so now what I will do, let me execute it one more time. Just now we have deleted, right, the product which we added already, we have deleted now. So this time what I am doing, again I am trying to add the same product, and if that product is added successfully, we will get a message like product added successfully. based upon the message what you are getting after adding that product to the cart, right? That is the one scenario. So the next scenario is, once if you added one product, right, to the cart, so I will go to the particular cart, then I will delete that particular cart from that particular, I will delete that product from that particular cart. Okay, so here it is validating added to cart successfully. So here now you can see all the, see here, product added successfully, you are getting one message, means that product is added successfully. If you are getting something else, means there is some issue, so then we can go manually and check what happened here. We can automate that scenarios also as well, but in very rare cases we will get that too. Okay, we will get that scenario in very rare cases. Okay, but usually what we will get, if it is a in production or in live, means, okay, what is a live application here, means the end user, for example I am using this product, right? So where I am using here, this is the, this product is in live environment. Okay, this product is in live environment. Okay, everyone can access this application by using their accounts. But when if it is in testing environment or dev environment or QA environments, that project only project owner or project BA or someone is there who will configure the usernames and passwords. So the team members who are working on this project, so they will use only those environment related credentials only if that product is in testing phase. If once the product is released into the market, so now the end user can start using this application with their own credentials. Okay, so now this scenario got completed. So now what is our next scenario? Now what is our next scenario? So I just want to click on this particular cart, go to cart. So for this I have created one more class here. Okay, once this class got completed, I am going to create one more class here. Okay, I am going to create one more class saying that, or else we can continue in the same class. How it will be, please let me know guys. So your response is very important for me. Your response is very important for me guys. Please respond in the live chat. So how we can proceed, whether we can create a new class or we can continue on the same class. So where I created multiple methods. Okay, please guys, please respond for this question at least. I am not getting any response from your end. I am continuously speaking since from last 2 hours, right? So please let me know from the live chat. So how we can continue from here. Please at least answer for that one also. Okay, please try to interact with me guys, so that I can also understand whether you people are listening me or not. If you are not responding, so then it is very difficult for me to interact with you in further. Okay, please let me know. So how we can do here, whether to continue or on creation a new class, or we can continue with the same class. So how it will be, please let me know in the live chat guys, please. I am asking to everyone who are watching currently. So till adding a product to the cart, we have created one class here. So after adding a cart, I just want to go to some, I just want to go to that particular cart page. So once if I go to that cart page, so there I can select whether to increase the quantity of that product or to delete that product forever. So these scenarios I am going to perform now. Please respond for my question. So whether I can proceed the remaining scenarios in the same class whatever I am doing now, or you want to create a separate class to achieve that one. So how it will be, please let me know in the live chat. Please guys, please respond, any one of you. 5 people are watching currently. Please respond, which will helps me a lot in further. Please guys, please respond. Please guys, please ping me in the live chat. So how we can continue furtherly here. with a new class, or we can continue in the same class. So how it will be, please let me know in the live chat. Your response is very important for me. Come on guys, your response is very important for me. Okay, so no response from your end. Okay, so I am considering as I will continue in the same class whatever I am doing currently. Okay, so till now the scenario got successfully created and completed as well. Okay, then our next scenario is going to that particular cart and deleting that particular product from the cart, or to increase the quantity. So go to cart and you can see here quantity. So here I am going to use some drop down, right? I am going to handle this drop down now. Okay, I am going to handle this drop down now. So let me inspect this go to cart button here. So how we can inspect? With the help of this inspector tool. So just inspect this one and use the same. Okay, let me take this into bottom of the page. Okay, so now inspect this go to cart option or button. So now take this X path, go to cart. So it is a link, right? Control F, Control V. So control, okay, A contains. I think it is not going to work now. If it is working, no problem. Yeah, it is working, no issues with the X path. So now let me create a new method here. Okay, let me create a new method for the continue scenario, for the next scenario. Okay, control all. See, if you want to align all your code in a proper lines, means control all, control shift F. If you do this, your code will looks like good. See, everything will be in some alignment order. Okay, so now what is our next scenario? I want to go to that particular cart, right? So where it will navigate to the different page, that is cart page. Okay, so for this I am going to mention, yeah, public void is a which one here? Void means it is not returning anything. This method is not have any return type, so that's why I am mentioning here public void. So cart page. Okay, cart page is my method name. Okay, so then driver dot find element. Okay, driver dot find element by dot xpath of. Okay, by dot xpath of dot click. So or else what I will do here, I will use actions class here. For your information, I am going to use here actions class here. So for this, so now I am going to directly click on this go to cart, right? So instead of clicking, so I can use to perform keyboard and mouse operations with the help of which class? Actions class. Action. Okay, actions, sorry, action class, right? Selenium. So where is that Selenium? Yeah, this one, action. Okay, action equal to new action of driver. Okay, so it is still computing the proposals. Okay, it will take some time. Now let me do, yeah, it is taking time for giving the results. So here what I am going to use means actions class. Okay, here with the help of actions class I am going to handle these keyboard and mouse operations. Okay, so there is a concept called automating the keyboard and mouse operations in Selenium. Okay, so here Selenium WebDriver provided one class called as actions class. Okay, that is not an action, that is actions class. Okay, what it is? Okay, so here actions. Okay, so here you can see actions is a class which is provided by the Selenium to handle with keyboard and mouse operations. So now I am not going to click with the help of which one, click method. I am using here actions class, that is actions equal to new actions of which is accepting driver as reference. Okay, so then action dot, there are multiple predefined methods which are provided by Selenium to handle the keyboard and mouse operations. The first method here is send keys method. You can see send keys method is provided by the actions class. In the same way, we have one more method called as move to element. These methods are going to help us when we are working with keyboard and mouse operations. Okay, so this move to element, okay, move to element, then we have to perform some double click as well. Okay, you can see this double click is coming from actions class. Okay, in the same way we have one more method that is called as context click, that is called as right click. Okay, so in the same way we have one more method that is called as drag and drop. Okay, that is called as drag and drop. Suppose if I want to drag some element from one position to another position. Okay, for example, if I want to drag one element from this area and then I want to drop that particular element into some different area, so during that time we can use this drag and drop method. So in the same way we have build method. So what does this build method will do here? It will compile the specified keyboard and mouse operations. For example, here I mentioned like action dot move to element. Okay, move to element, that is called as this one, move to element. So in this case I need to use web element. Okay, web element is an interface here, that is what element, that is cart element. Cart element equals to driver dot find element by dot export of this one. Okay, okay, this is my cart element. So where I am going to click on that particular go to cart button. So move to element is accepting a web element. So here we need to provide that particular cart element here, and then action dot move to element dot. Okay, so till now it is okay. So now our driver focus moved to this cart element, which is this one. So I am not going to click, I am just moving my mouse cursor like this. Okay, if I use that method, it will comes like this. Okay, anywhere if that cursor is present, it will just directly take that cursor and it will click on this go to cart. If we don't mention, means it will directly click. If I am using action dot move to element, means it will drag our cursor like this and it will click on this and it will move cursor to this and it will perform click operation. Okay, so now action dot move to element of cart element. So now our mouse cursor move to this particular cart element. Okay, so now what I am going to do now, I am going to use, that is action dot build. So what is this build method here? Whatever, okay, whatever the action we are performing here, the action we are performing moving the cursor, right? So for this moving action, this build method will compiles. Okay, this build method will compile that particular action and then it will perform the desired action. Okay, it will perform the desired action. Okay, it will perform the desired action. Okay, so now here action dot build dot perform. Okay, perform. So once it move to that particular element, now I am going to click. So how we can click? Cart element dot click. Okay, cart element dot click. So or else we can mention in the same line also, no problem, click. Okay, I will add in the same line. Okay, I will add in the same line and action dot build dot perform. Okay, no issues, either of the way we can use this one, but for better understanding I will write down in the next line, that is like this. So now we will see. So now I will go to cart and then I will delete this one, because again we are executing, right? It will add one more product. Now that cart count will becomes 2, so that's why I deleted that product from that particular cart. Now we don't have any product in the cart. Okay, so now, so till now it will go to the cart. So once that product added to that particular cart, we are getting some product added successfully message. So once if we got that product added successfully message, so what I am going to do here, I am going to the cart page. So how we can go to the cart page? With the help of actions class. Okay, with the help of actions class, I am going to move my cursor focus to the which one, that particular cart page. Then I am going to perform the click operation here. Okay, then I am going to perform the click operation. So now let me execute this program and we will see whether it is perfectly automating this scenario or not. Okay, so first what it will do, it will launch the Chrome browser, then it is launching our application and it is waiting for 5 seconds here. Okay, now it entered and it is waiting for 5 seconds now before clicking on today's deals. Okay, you can see. So then it is going to select that particular book. Okay, now that element got changed. Okay, that element got changed now, so that's why our script is failing now. Previously that element is working fine with the XPath what we mentioned, but this time the same XPath is pointing to the different web element. Okay, so this is where we need to handle this web elements properly, which means dynamic web elements. Means the XPath is keep on changing. Dynamic XPaths concept is there. Okay, for that reason we have to take the correct XPath. Okay, we have to take the correct XPath for any web element. Okay, see, now previously when we are working, this web element is present here. So now the order got changed here. This web element is moved to here, right? So now what I will do, I will inspect this web element one more time to take the standard XPath. So how we will do, we will see now. Okay, take this to bottom. Okay, okay, now just take me our XPath what we have written here and we will inspect with that one. Okay, so if I inspect with this XPath, it is highlighting some different element. I will show you. See, earlier this XPath what I took for this Adobe Photoshop, it is available on this grid. So now this XPath, I mean they have updated the web element to this XPath, means this XPath got changed to this new product, that is this one. Okay, so now we will try with this one only, so then we can change it again, no issues, and we will see for every execution that XPath is changing or not, we will see. Okay, so now let me take this product to add into our cart. So come on guys, please respond in the live chat guys. I am not a drop down using actions class. No, Vignesh Kumar, Rajendran, thank you so much for visiting the channel. Thank you so much. So here drop down using actions class, it is not possible. Drop down will be always automatable with the help of select class. Okay, Selenium is providing a class called select class. With the help of select class only we can able to automate the drop down lists. Okay, please remember this point and note it down this point as well. Drop downs will always be automate with the help of select class, not with the actions class. Actions class can be used only for automating the keyboard and mouse operations. Okay, with the help of select class only we are going to automate the which one, drop downs. Okay, so here let me take this XPath, then for time being I am taking this XPath. Okay, okay, let me take this one, div at the rate class equals to okay, it is not highlighting, right? Thank you so much guys for your support, and also please help our channel to reach 1k subscribers guys. So I am requesting you all, please help our channel to reach 1k subscribers as soon as possible. We are almost near to hit 1k subscribers. So for our 1k subscribers celebration, I am going to announce two giveaways for the people who are regularly following our channel and also all our videos. For those people I am going to announce some giveaways, so please be active in our videos and as well as for our live sessions. Okay, so now let me take expert for this one, right? So what I will do, I will directly take this expert. For time being I am doing like this. Okay, so since from okay, what I am doing, yeah, this one, right? So if you are not able to find expert, means you can use always copy expert here an option, it will give you one absolute expert. Okay, absolute expert means it will give you the expert from root node to child node. Okay, that is from starting to ending. If we are using relative expert, means that should be some part of the expert, but in real time we have to use always the relative expert only. Okay, relative means some part of the expert is constant. Okay, some part of the expert only we are taking for inspecting the web element. But if we are using absolute expert, means we have to take it from starting node, that is from root node to child node. Okay, that is the difference between the absolute and relative experts. Okay, so now I will use this expert and we will see whether we are able to click on this web element or not. Okay, because the previous, sorry, because our wait guys, okay, because of this one it is getting double the slashes. Okay, so now I will take this one and let me paste here, and yeah, okay, and let me close this here. Okay, so now let me execute it one more time and we will see whether it is working fine or not. Hi Anil Rathod, yes, but this is not right way to find a way to use absolute expert. Yes, yes, the way, the what I mean, the thing you are telling is correct one only. For time being, I am doing this kind of things, Anil Rathod. Okay, okay, it will take some time for the dynamic web elements, as you know already. So that's why, okay, I am taking it by right clicking. Okay, so that's where I am telling. Please practice on the capturing the experts properly. And also I informed to the people who are watching now, initially only I told, please don't try with this approach, better to try with some different kind of approaches, so where we can capture the exact XPath. Okay, so why it is not working? Okay, so I have already suggested Anil Rathod about this. Okay, so I know about that one, but for time being I am showing in this way. Before that I have already informed to the people, don't try in this way, you can use your own XPath with the help of relative XPaths concept, because there are many functions we have inside our XPath, that is starts with, contains and ends with, and also we can use some normalize XPath also. Okay, and also we can use normalize XPath also we can use. Okay, so if we use normalize XPath, means if there is some white spaces present, so it will eliminate that white spaces also if we are using normalize XBath. I have already mentioned that one as well. Okay, so now it got completed. So I don't know why the next method got failed here. Cart page, I don't know why. Driver must be set. Illegal argument. Why illegal argument here? What happened? Cart page, what happened? Actions action equal to new actions of driver. Okay. Web element cart element equals to driver dot find element, and then correct only, right? But why we are getting error here? Action dot build dot perform, then we are doing this one. Correct only, right? What I am performing now, but we got this error. What is kind of the error we got? Cart page got failed, which means cart page Selenium basics 65. Actions action equal to new actions of driver. Correct only. Driver is coming from where? Globally we declared the driver reference here. Okay, so please suggest me on this error, guys, from your end if you know, please, because I need your interaction with me. Okay, so then only I can able to provide you the solution, because I am keep on continuously speaking from last couple of hours, if you know what I mean. Please interact with me as well. So now I got some error here, so how we can resolve this error? Any one of you know, please let me know. Driver must be set, so means the driver focus is missing here, means because there is something error while I'm calling this actions action equal to, because so if I write down this entire code in the same method, we will see whether it is working fine or not. Okay, we will see it now whether it is working fine or not. Okay, let me remove, and also let me delete that product from cart as well. Okay, let me delete that product from cart as well. Go to cart, yeah, delete this product. Okay, so now let me close and let me execute, because sometimes it will happen if we are using that actions class in a separate method, means it will directly give you the same error, and this time we will see, okay, whether we are getting the same error or not. If we are getting the same error, means then there will be some issue with driver focus, because we are using actions class. Okay, for time being, if it is not possible now, I will show you without actions class, so then it will be easy for us to continue further. Okay, please interact with me, guys, please interact with me. See, now it got went to cart page. Okay, so that's where I suggested, if we are making that actions into a separate method directly, you will get the same error, driver must be set. So that's the reason why I have moved that method in that line of code into the above method. Okay, so come on, guys, please let me know from the live chat from your inputs. So now the scenario is, I want to select, I mean I want to increase the quantity product to 5. I want to select this one, then I will click to proceed to checkout. Okay, now I will, so before that, first let me inspect this drop down as well, so then I will start using the select class to automate this drop down list if it is possible. Okay, so here, guys, again I am telling, for time being only I am showing these exports. Okay, please remember this point, don't get confused here. Okay, so here, and yeah, this one, right? Okay, let me take it into bottom of the browser. Okay, now let me inspect, or else one second, if I directly click on this one, okay, it's working fine, no problem. You can click on anywhere. Okay, so let me take this one, control F, span at the rate class equals to, okay. So now it is highlighting, no problem. And I don't know whether this XPath, I mean previously also after we tried for 3 times, that XPath got changed into some different product, okay. So this time I don't know how it will go, we will see now. So now what I am doing, I am creating one new method here, that is at the rate test, okay, public void delete product from the cart, okay, public void delete from the product, okay. So now driver dot find element by dot XPath of the XPath dot click, or else I can use directly the select class here. If it is not working, then I will use click operation, okay. So don't get confused here. So with the help of select class also we can directly use this one, okay. So if it is not working, if I use select class, if it is not working, means what I will do, I will directly click on that particular web element, then I will select a count from that particular drop down list, okay. So here, so how here we can select a web element, I mean select a drop down. So please guys, please interact with me guys. So yeah, my battery also getting down here, no problem. Okay, so now what I will do here, now I am going to use one select class here, select with the help of select class we are going to handle the drop down list, okay. Select uh, delete, okay, delete list, I mean drop down list, that is okay, that equals to new select of web element, right. So driver dot find element by dot XPath of the same XPath, I can paste it here, okay. So once this is done, what I am going to do, delete list dot, see here you can see we have where we can perform, where we can select by. If I want to select by index value, you can mention select by value, select by visible text, okay. So now I am going to select by which one, that is select by index means 0 1 2 3 4 5, okay. Select by index is 5, right. That is I want to increase this product to 5 times, okay. I want to select quantity of 5 products, okay. So what I will do, I will take this as select by index value as 5, okay. Select by index of 5, select by index value is 5. So what will happen, it will automatically update the value, and then I am going to, okay, it got removed, okay. Let me execute and we will see delete product, right. No, not delete product, it is updating the quantity. So here naming conventions are mandatory for methods, okay. Updating quantity. So now we will see, let me minimize, let me close this browser and let me execute it one more time. So this time what will happen, it will update the quantity to 5, okay. It will select the index value as 5 from the drop down list. Come on guys, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel for more videos, okay. It is working fine. Now here it will add to the cart, and then it will update the quantity to 5 as we mentioned with the help of select class, okay. Yeah, now it is going to update the quantity to 5. If it is working properly, fine, it will update. If it is not working, it is not going to update, means there is some issue with XPath. Okay, so I have to check web element because this dot driver is null. Updating quantity is this one, public void updating quantity. Okay, no issues, we can resolve this one. Okay, so what I will do, I will add these lines to the above then. Okay, so here I am using thread dot sleep of 5 seconds. After 5 seconds my product quantity will be set. So add throws declaration interrupted exception. Okay, so now let me execute. Before that, let me delete these cart items. Okay, so after this I will close this session, guys, because we are here since from more than 2 hours of time. Okay, so now let me execute. We will see this time how it will run. Okay, please guys, please interact with me from live chat. Okay, so now it is going to click on the second product and it is going to add that product to the cart page. Then it will navigate to cart page and then it will update that quantity to 5. Okay, it is waiting for 5 seconds there. If it is not working, means we have to check why it is not working. Due to XPath only it is failing, I guess. Added successfully, and yeah, everything got successful. I am not able to see anything here. What? If it is updated, means that quantity should increase, right? Oh ho ho ho, I did not added this code here. Sorry. Okay, let me add this code here. Thread dot sleep. So you can use your wait conditions here, that is implicitly wait or explicitly wait. Mostly we can use explicitly wait only if you are waiting for any particular web element. If that is also not working, you can use fluent wait here, no issues. Okay, okay, so it is update list, right? Update list. Okay, this is update list. So where we are updating that product quantity to 5. Okay, now let me delete the added product from the cart. After this we will see whether it is working fine or not. Okay, so please guys, please support the stream with your like and subscribe. And anyone pinged in the live chat? No. Okay, currently 3 people are watching. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, so now it is going to add that product to the cart. After adding, we are validating that product is added to cart successfully or not. Yes, it is added. Then we are waiting for 5 seconds. Okay, then it is updating that quantity to 5 here. Why it is not product added successfully now? Yes, one test method got failed because of XPath issue, I guess. Yeah, element should have been select but was span. But was span. Selenium basic 68 line number. Yeah, here only there is some error with this one by dot XPath. Okay, now let me inspect this XPath here. So it is highlighting, right? Okay, what will happen if I click on here? It is clicking, no issues. Okay, any questions guys? If you have, please. Element should have unexpected tag name. Okay, unexpected tag name means the tag name what we are using, that is not the correct one for that particular. Okay, maybe it is not a which one, it is not a drop down at all. So that's the reason why this select class is not working. If that is a drop down, then definitely this select class is going to work. Okay, first of all, that is not a drop down. So what we need to do, we have to click on this one. So once if you click, right, so inspect this one, then see, you can see here all are these as listed items only, but it is not at all a drop down list. Okay, if anything is a drop down here means that should be ended with select tag. Okay, okay, that should be ended with select tag name only. If it is not a drop down, then it is not going to work with select class. Okay, so then what I will do, I will click on this element, then I will select this one. So what is the product quantity here? Yeah, so this is how this scenario will work guys. Unfortunately there is no select class here. Okay, so I will show you with the help of select class how we can select the product. Okay, so if any questions, please ask me from the live chat so far. So I'm going to end this session now. Okay, so the element should have been select. Okay, because see, if a drop down, how we can tell that is a drop down means the drop down must and should have a tag name called select. If the drop down is not updated with select tag name means then this select class is not going to work. Okay, so that's the reason why we are getting this error, because first of all that drop down, it is not a drop down actually, this is just a button or some suggestion list. Okay, so for this list they have added the options or list of items here. You can see here these are all some list of items. Okay, if you can inspect these elements, so we can get to know. Okay, li of li a con li a at the rate id equals to this one, right? Okay, so that's all it guys. If you have any questions, please let me know from the live chat, please guys. Please, 2 people are watching currently, please let me know from the live chat if you have any questions. Okay, so if you have any questions, because that is not a drop down at all, so that's why we are not able to use this select class if that is not a drop down. Okay, so far any questions from your end, please let me know in the live chat. Come on guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. I am going to end this session here. Okay, still we have many more concepts to discuss as a beginner. So far I have covered what is an actions class, and also how to handle the drop downs, and also how to launch a browser and how to launch an application with the help of get text method, and also I shown you how to perform send keys and click operations. Okay, there are many scenarios if you want to cover, but for time being I am not able to continue the session. From 3:30 I am on the session currently. Okay, thank you so much guys, thank you so much. Please drop a like and support our channel to reach 1K subscribers as soon as possible, please guys. So thank you so much. Until then, take care everyone, have a nice day. Signing off, Selenium Tech Automation. If you have any queries, please respond in the live chat or please ping me in the comment section. so that I will go through your comments and I will start discussion about that on our next session. Okay, thank you so much guys, thank you so much.